Welcome, guys. Welcome back to the Brawlhalla World Championships 2017 at BCX, and we are getting into the top 32 of this tournament. Man, it's down to the nitty-gritty. This is the championship day. So, I mean, you'll see top 32, you'll see doubles top 8, and then you'll see singles top 8 all in succession here. So, get ready for that action.
It's about to be a big day for these players. They fought. Some people already got placed into today, so you've probably been waiting to see the likes of Boomy, Daiko, Noel play. But the rest, well, they had a grueling process all of yesterday. Depending on their placements, they had to go through the waterfall bracket. Hopefully they were able to make it in Division 1 and have an easy day yesterday. And if not, they've been fighting for a very long time to get a chance to even compete into the top 8. And here we are, top 32, BCX.
Yep. So you may see some new faces here that you didn't get to see yesterday because they didn't have to play yesterday. The likes of Boomy and things like that. You'll see them actually play today, either on this stream or, of course, the main stream, Brawlhalla. But right now you are tuned in to twitch.tv/Bifuteki, and our first match will be Tiger versus Wise Isidru.
Tiger versus Wise Isidru. This is going to be a fun match, honestly. Seeing these two players go at it, I mean, I'm excited to see exactly. These are two players I haven't seen play.
No,
so
I only saw Isidru in doubles. So yeah, no, he definitely got placed in singles as well. I mean, we saw the bracket at the very least, and he was near the top of it most of the time. So that is a wild Olgrim skin. And
it's actually his character. We're going into the match now, guys.
Dang.
Finally an Olgrim.
That's crazy.
And it's a wild skin at that.
That's actually, I mean, it's a wild skin, but it's a pretty good one.
Pretty
but
good.
Either way, all these demon skins coming out, demon Olgrim. So we got Tiger coming through with his Ragnar against the Olgrim of Isidru. Little axe battle going on right now.
People are getting chopped up, hard body. They are using that recovery to cover as much space they can. Good gravity cancel side save.
All right. Now the thing about Olgrim, has some pretty good anti-air sigs with the axe here, and also if he does it near the ledge, he should be able to get a nice little spike off of that. But we have to get him to that situation where it's even feasible to do. He is down a little bit by percent and starting to rack up a little more. Tiger, always known to be trying to throw out that side sig.
Definitely looking for it, as you said.
Yeah.
As soon as you said it, he does it again.
Yeah, I mean, he's really about that. He loves it with this weapon. From the time that I've been watching him in this tournament, you definitely see a lot of side stick coming out from him. Either way, another swap of weapons here for him, and now we got the lance out.
Oh no, here comes the lance. I mean, Axe might do a good job against this. Has a good vertical hitbox on that down air. Able to jump up against all of Lance's hitboxes, except for that lance snare, as we'll see. Is what Isidru is using to his advantage to try and make something happen.
There it is. Try to force the situation, too, with that item throw, but luckily for Tiger, he had enough jumps to get over it. Not going to be able to get over that Sayer, though. Immediately taking that first stock. Isidru moving on.
All right, Isidru has this lance is kind of pretty. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah.
It's a very nice lance. And we're going to see exactly how he can use this while he's deep in the red, as Tiger has his, there you go, the side sig weapon of choice. What's he going to do in this situation to try and get this stock off as fast as he can? Goes to the recovery, ain't going to happen. Pico, that guy who comes out.
Definitely Pico'd him.
Combos are unstoppable. Good nair. He's trying to control as much space as he can. Going to go down to the Sayer anyway. Axe Sayer being strong as hell.
Yeah, man. Everyone's always, I feel like I see a lot of stocks being taken. As far as, like, Sayers go in this game, it's either Axe or the Hammer that be taking some stocks.
For real. They've got, like, the best little easy setup combos. I mean, stomp into side air from Hammer is the game.
Yeah.
And Axe, they just read it. Just read.
They just drift side air.
Also, wow, Tiger is in a bad spot. He's going to drop that stock. He was on cooldown for his air dodge. Yeah. Got it a little too late. Fell to the depths anyway.
Unfortunate there for Tiger. Now a pretty solid lead here for Isidru. Isidru now just now hitting like yellow-orange right here, so should be fine.
This man has got the off the easy combos ready.
Oh, yeah.
Throws in Lance on. Lance having a gigantic hitbox. You throw that weapon and hit everybody in somebody's family. Accidentally. Right. They all getting clapped off that.
Yeah, he's definitely looking for this neutral layer right now, but it's not registering for him just yet. Gets another one right there, though. Oh, rip.
The Sayer.
He's
already used his recovery, but he's got the,
I like the coverage. It was a good idea from trying to use the sidelights to, get closer to the stage and possibly put out a hitbox in front of him. But, Tiger just lined up that down air perfectly to go ahead and spike him as soon as he came from, like, right under him.
Slapped him up. Now we're on the final stock of the first game between these two competitors. Remember, this is still 2 out of 3, so these guys have to fight as hard as they can throughout their matches to make sure they move on. Tries to use the recovery to cover space. Sayer coming out.
Ooh, sneaking there right there, but the Sayer coming out yet again.
Tries to get the double slice. Not going to work for him. Step back.
All right. Isaju right now. I mean, he's been favoring this axe, but right now I feel like he's getting a little desperate with the SIGs here. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Rip.
Oh, no, that's going to be it.
Yeah, that's going to be it. That is unfortunate right there. Yeah, the axe recovery does go pretty horizontally as well. So, I mean, you know, if you're too close to the stage, you will end up under it. And that's exactly what happened to Ragnar, so.
That was a little messy. He tried to get back to the stage, but, I mean, he went under it. Couldn't get back in time. All his vertical recovery got stuffed by the bottom of the stage.
Yeah.
So he had no way to move back. Tried to move to the right, get the air dodge up. Didn't work for him. Now we're here at Shipwreck. All right, let's see what goes down. Lance going to be the first item picked up for Isaju. Doing as much as he can to try and keep him out. Throws the weapon, picks up the secondary. Tiger walking around with nothing. Doing his best to grab something. It's axe on axe now. Chopping.
Okay. Quick trade right there, but did not work out in Isaju's favor. Now out of a weapon, but managed to slide by and get that lance real quick.
Getting sliced up like it's nobody's business. Good hitboxes being thrown up by Tiger every chance he gets, staying above the hitbox.
Yeah.
Now Isaju's trying to use that nair because he's got the best hitbox against the axe.
Yeah, as far as jumping up at the axe, yeah. I mean, like otherwise he has to align himself to try to go for the side air or be over him to go for the down air. But this rising neutral air has been working out in his favor.
Rising nair.
Wow.
Gets back to the stage, tries to go for the side light. Ooh, gets the slice through from the side. Sig, though, he's out of here.
Yeah, good stuff right there. To Isaju taking that first stock yet again.
Let's see if he's able to keep it going. Tries to get the retreating nair. Not going to happen. He's deep red with nothing. Ooh, but he can easily, as an unarmed player, can kind of do a little bit better against the lag on axe.
Yeah. And especially at these early percents, too. You know, those unarmed early percent combos can get someone to the deep orange or deep yellow pretty quick.
Ooh, gets his weapon back, but Tiger's out of his. Tries to get the nair. Unable to situate that one. Oof, almost gets caught with the strong duff.
Yeah, that was smart right there. I mean, he used just enough charge to hit that ledge but not go over it.
Wow, good coverage to make sure he's not able to get this weapon. Coming back down, throws it. In case he possibly do something. Decides he doesn't want the lance for this matchup. Ooh,
Rip.
Gets caught with the hot breath anyway.
Yeah. Quick neutral air right there, or neutral sig. Put that man into the depths. So again, both of them have neutral sigs that are able to do that from the ledge. Haven't really seen Isaju go for his neutral sig yet, but if he does hit it, it does hit in that same angle at the end of it.
Ooh, good coverage by using that recovery to chase any of the options he could have done. Tiger should have DI'd, excuse me, not DI'd, but air dodge down to get out of that situation. But he went up and got caught. Tiger, however, is slicing right now. Back to guitars he goes.
Okay, down sick right there. Gonna send him pretty flying right there, but he still manages to get back to the stage.
Sliced up, sliced up.
Slides up again. And every time Isaju gets hit, he jumps and tries to get away, but looks like Tiger is definitely reading that. Did it 3 times, actually, with the jabs and then waiting for the jump until hitting him with the recovery as well.
Getting rid of every chance he gets. Scary situation for our boy, but he's making it happen as best as he possibly can.
Nice. Quick recovery. That was what he needed right there before he gets too far off into this yellow. Only really in the all fight right now, but it's getting close.
Good throw, good catch. That's one thing he's been using this lance for a lot, is just bouncing off his head to get the free nair damage and catching it again.
Yeah.
It's racking up.
Yeah, I mean, again, you know, nair was such a huge hitbox when you throw it, much like the spear. Well, it's actually bigger than the spear, but, you know, much like the spear, whenever you throw those, you always have that really flat hitbox. So if you end up throwing it down or up, you know, more often than not, you're covering way too much area.
Yeah, they got to either air dodge and get caught by you unarmed, or they got to just take it and hope you still don't hit them unarmed. It's just about trying not to get hit by the weapon in the first place.
Oh, I almost had it right there. That would have been big for Tiger. I'm pretty sure he would have been able to win the game off that.
Oh, snap.
No item.
This is bad. Tries to charge something. Probably not the best that it'd be so readable.
Yeah.
Isaju, though, ready. And
Oh.
smart. Ishiju's going to take that game.
Yeah, that was clean right there. A clean ground pound. You know, Ragnar, or on that stage, you really don't have too much space to like mess around on the wall because the wall is only but so big. So after like the third wall touch, and he was going to start hitting that wall slip animation, I feel like Ishiju knew the pressure was on for him to get back onto stage, so he dropped that ground pound. And ground pound with axe covers so much area because of that spinning action. You know, he really didn't have too many places to go outside of just being able to read it and air dodge through. So it was a quick ground pound, especially off of that dash.
Yeah,
so.
my man just jumped straight off and started spinning. Usually, like, my favorite thing about that is you can just hold it, no animation will come out, and you already have the pressure in their head that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
They don't know when you're going to let go, when they have a chance to get hit. So the only trade they can do in that situation is weapon throw. But Tiger was not ready.
Yeah.
It was such a quick hop, spark dash.
Yeah.
Quick hop into the spin that he had no potential chance to react in time.
Yeah, so good stuff to Ishiju right there. But up next, we're going to have Multimum and
Oh, this is a big
Effie.
boy match.
Yeah, Effie. We saw him play earlier. You know, had all his boys here from Enix, and
Yep.
did he win that game?
He did not.
Oh, rip. Yeah.
He lost that match very close last thought, game 3, but he still made it out into top 32. Now he's fighting to make his way into top 8. This is the big boy bracket, but Multimum is no joke. If you guys have been in
I didn't get to see him play, so
he got placed.
Oh, okay. Word. So he's like the first person I get to see us place. Word.
Yeah, he's one of the big boys. Multimum being such a fantastic play over the course of Brawlhalla history. Seeing him here against Effie is going to be actually, this is a Titanic battle.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Titanic, that ship sank, but like two Titans about the battle. We'll see exactly how Effie is going to try and prepare for this. I mean, it's the offline scene. No online lag as a complaint.
I wonder if this Multimum first match, because so man, that gotta be something if you get placed and immediately lose. Like you get placed and you go 0-2. Man,
That'd be the worst.
that gotta hurt.
That would
Effie
actually
trying to make it happen though, so.
Effie trying to help the best he can. Remember, guys, you can catch 3 different streams today. Twitch.tv/Brawlhalla is our main stage. Twitch.tv, that's Bifuteki, us here, secondary, and Twitch.tv/DataFGC, DATA-FGC is our tertiary stream. All doing top 32 right now. Running through this bracket to prep for top 8. We're trying to see who has the guts and the strength to make it all the way through.
And don't forget, guys, we will be seeing some of that top 8 doubles action as well before we get to top 8 singles. So a lot of high-level gameplay for you here in this game of Brawlhalla coming up.
Pretty excited to see exactly who is going to end up where. Yeah, do you have anybody you're rooting for?
Nope, just Daiko. I mean, but other than that, I mean, oh, wow,
Wait, really?
that's
My man's is playing.
that's fresh.
The
So
Wii.
Effie just came over here and said the guys over here listening to the Wii menu theme, as if that theme was. I mean, is it the Wii shop or just like the Wii menu? Because that was just
The Wii menu is like air.
yeah, that was. Yeah, it was basically just fairy dust. So, but the Wii shop thing, that joint goes.
That had some good stuff.
Yeah.
But in case you guys missed exactly who made it out into top 32, I have a list right here. You already know who's been placed. The people who made it all the way here without even having to try anything. Regional qualifiers, people who had circuit points. But people who fought heavy through the bracket are, and here we go, Lil Capped.
Lil Capped. Pop.
He plays, I don't know what he plays. I hope he got blasters. Lil Capped, Viper, Blood Diamond, as we just saw Ishidru. Double Dime, Hyper Hero, Effie, who's coming up next. Pugsy, who I'm excited to see. Dr. Phazon, Ariel, Kosalix, and Quare Station. Now those are that's a good group of names. And I'm excited to see exactly, like, for me, Effie and Pugsy are my boys.
Mm-hmm.
Out of these names, I mean, Lil Capped, obviously. But Effie and Pugsy are definitely the ones I'm looking to see. Just snap.
Well, I guess we don't get to see that. So, but Lil Capped and Starlight gonna go at it. I just heard that over the intercom, so it's probably on the mainstream.
No, it's not.
Or he's just playing.
They were just calling to make sure they were
Yeah,
playing.
it looks like he's just playing. I thought it was gonna be on the mainstream, but yeah, no, I see 2 people sitting up there already.
All right, these 2 guys are setting up their buttons. One is all good. Effie's ready to go. Hopefully he got enough sleep last night, so I don't hear a single John from him about losing. Would they be Johns because it's Brawlhalla?
I don't know what they're called here. Probably just regular
Jessica's.
excuses. just excuses. All these young kids seeming to have more, or seemingly able to have more maturity in the names.
I can agree with that one.
Yeah. It's like everything's John. Yeah, man. I just got amputated yesterday. Wow, dude, John.
I'm playing with one arm. Nah, son.
Nah, that's the John, bro. You should still be able to win. Anyway, Effie, Multimum, ready to go.
Guys doing their button check really quickly. Make sure that they're all set up. This is going to be a really exciting match, I assume. Effie, as I've been saying this whole weekend, very, very good on his movement. He's most likely going with big kicks, Nicks. Multimum, haven't seen him play this weekend. But I'm sure you guys at home know exactly who he plays. It's going to be a surprise to me, because maybe he'll bust out something magical. Here we go, Effie looking for his girl. Big kicks, Nicks.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
and
so
he got
close.
some skins, too.
So close.
At least he picked the skin. I feel like any other setting I've seen today is played as regular. Look at his J's, though.
J's on my feet. She has Miley Cyrus. All right. Hammer, Guitar versus Scythe, Blasters. This is actually going to be a really good match. I'm excited to see what Multimum's going to do to get through all the wild strings that Effie's been putting out this entire weekend. You know who was missing from top 32 that's got me a little upset? DeBrain.
Oh, he didn't make it?
Did he get placed? Do you know?
I feel like if anything, he should have. But
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't get to see the
I don't have the full
bracket.
list.
So either way, Multum and Big Kicks Nicks over here. Effie about to go at it. The international battle.
The opening, nothing's going to happen off that, but it's going to be a Scythe to start. So you already know Effie's about to try and make some plays happen. Good jab comes out. Hammer to start. Throws it. Probably not the smartest of ideas, but I mean, Hammer's not got that kind of reaction time as I would like a guitar or a sword.
Yeah.
Blasters are out, trying to control the space, getting shots off. Popping shots. Trying to control the space. That Multimum can walk. He's getting blasted.
Wow. Double side air right there.
Ooh.
That should be good. He hit the wall at the very least, but Multimum, no stranger going out there as well. Comes back with the nair. An arm. Oh, okay. Quick recovery.
Getting sliced up. Almost gets hit by that ground pound.
Okay, actually saving him right there, but pushing him back off stage with that side air back.
Oh, try to get the shock. Not going to happen there. Tries to charge up a side sig. Gets caught by Effie. Anyway, Effie in a bad spot. Knew he was dead. Decides, all right, we're out of here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate right there for Effie. Went a little too ham right there. And, you know, with K-Tars, if they can move away, they can definitely side air you and throw you down. But the chains pulling them to the abyss.
Straight up yanked. Oh, man, pulled straight out of the sky on some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Here we go, sliced up. The dark magic comes out. The soul has been ripped.
Yeah. Never get to see that hit too often, but when it does, it's nice. They even cleaned up the animation from when it first came out.
Yeah, it looks really good. Shows the Brawlhalla devs, Blue Mammoth Games. All right, active input, gonna slice him up, throw him in a direction he's not ready for. Multimum makes it back to the stage though, tries to get the down light on the guitar. Tries to get the read again, slice.
Yeah, it looks like Effie's definitely hunting for the jab right now. But
very good.
Got him with the ground pound and the throw. He's done.
All right, up one stock is Effie. He's got, no time to rest, of course, because this is Multimum, man. You got stuff to do. Be very careful off stage with the hammer below you, because you definitely don't want to get scooped.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Big combos.
Ramen noodles.
Great awareness at that. To even see that, he was going to end up right there.
Paying attention. Tries to get the side stick bait. Unable to. Effie throws his scythe. Maybe he doesn't like this matchup. Looking for the blasters.
Okay.
Gets the blasters. He's in a better situation. Goes to the nair instead of the Sayer. Could have killed the Sayer. Like I said, Sayer comes out, cracks him, picks up the guitar. Let's see what this Multimum guy got with his Sentinel.
All right. Kind of moving away from him right there. Going to jab him up real quick, but doesn't get the follow-up of that, you know, down light.
Getting sliced up, getting pushed everywhere. Side being able to tell where you want to send somebody is pretty wild. And he's definitely tries to get the hot slice.
Yeah, probably expect him to go for the neutral dodge that time around, but Multimum has actually been mixing up his dodge off of every or side light that he gets hit by.
Which is very smart, especially because Effie's just trying to, you know, condition you to do the same thing, so that him as a scythe player, like, he can just scoop you.
Yeah.
Unable to get the read though. Right now, Multimum is bleeding.
Okay, yeah, he went for no dodge right there. Ends up getting pulled and kicked off to the right side. So great stuff to Effie on that first game. I don't really see any of his boys this time around, but
they all sleep.
I feel like he don't need it. Yeah. Well, Daiko's somewhere around here, but yeah,
he's probably playing.
Yeah, he's probably playing. So. And Dobrin, I mean, if he actually is in the bracket too, he's probably playing as well. So, well, no boys necessary here to get these wins though. So
yeah, I mean, maybe he's doing better without his boys in his ears.
Yeah,
he's definitely doing fantastic against the top player right now. Effie's showing that he grinded for this view, did all that work yesterday to make sure he could get this far, and he's definitely not going to give up this early into the day. He ain't going to be the 0-2.
Yeah.
Hovering, waiting to see what stage he wants to go to. Texted his grandma, asked her. She said, take him back to Small Mammoth, baby. Caspian choice coming out from Ultimum. Guessing he's feeling guitars, but he wants to switch it up.
All right.
Guitar slice is coming out. My man got the pizza cutters on deck. Goes for the kunai, does not hit.
Okay, I mean, it's the guitar. This switch to Caspian right here has really paid off at the beginning parts of this match at the very least. But you know, he already had that weapon on deck with Setno, so it's not too much of a difference in his play outside of, you know, the different stats and the signatures.
Ooh, try to get the read on the chain, but Multum air dodging down forward instead of just straight to the right. Oh wow, what a step ladder.
Yeah, look how much damage he got off that too. He was definitely in the yellow. Now he's already in the red, just off of neutral layers.
But now Multum getting the first stock is bleeding though. Let's see what Effie got. Nice. Uses the down light and his gravity canceled Sig and charges it for a little bit to make sure that he could actually land it, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Multum not choosing the air dodge at all.
All right.
Scoop.
Yeah, only gets him with the down light forward though.
Multum is rolling across the stage trying to set up for that jab situation. Not getting it though. Effie is sending this man.
Yeah, Effie with some nice little neutral, nice little anti-airs right here as he keeps trying to dive up on him. And you can see him definitely trying to space for it as well. As soon as Multimum hits the air, he always hits a little step back to try to space out for if he goes for the dare or the side light.
A little too late on the dark magic right there. Almost got the shot. Not gonna happen though.
Try for the down sig right there, but actually gets hit out of it. Saw that wind up though.
Work coming out. Both players trying to anticipate what the other's gonna do. Both deep red. Ooh, tries to slide in with the triple kunai, unable to land that one.
Yeah, I must have thought he was gonna try to go for the jump immediately, but either way, nice recovery. Not enough to finish yet, but Effie still can't get back on to the stage yet.
That spot to be, you don't want to be directly on top of that gauntlet. That sig is going to send you flying. That recovery punch. But Effie's going to take this stock anyway. In the deep red, Multiple going to jump in.
Yeah, Multiple got a little overzealous right there. Went for the side sig. But it was like, Effie was so far away. I guess he was expecting Effie to approach. But with the amount of damage that Effie had on, I don't think I would have thought that. At least he was probably waiting for a weapon. So now here we are. Effie in the deep red. Multum starting to get some damage racked up on him. Oh, wow. Great stuff right there. That side light's going to go ahead and punish him as he went for a ground pound. Hit him off that side and just send him packing.
My man got sent, doing as much as he can, getting shots coming out. Shooting.
Moving.
Movement. Getting sliced up.
All right. Yeah, I feel like the gun versus guitar matchup sometimes can be a little rough because the angle that they hit, I always feel like it's a little hard. Like guns have to commit to an option to like stuff it, or just wait for him, obviously go for the dive. But if they're just hanging around waiting for you to do something, which is way more likely, they'll get free punishes. So that was a quality switch here.
Tried to line it up and see exactly what option Effie was going to take after that side light. And right now he's definitely taking the option of taking it for a ride. Almost gets the hook off stage. Sends him active input to the front. What's the choice? It's going to be that. Effie with the 2-0 over Multiple.
I'm saying great play right here from Effie. Again, Multiple actually got floated into here, and now he's getting floated into that loser bracket by Effie. So great stuff. Effie going to try to keep it up, trying to make his way to the winner's side of top 8 here. So,
pretty wild. I mean,
yeah, he's holding it down for the Knicks players.
I think he is the staple Knicks. I mean, Blaster Boy himself plus Scythe. His Scythe skill is fantastic. Up next.
His Scythe in that matchup was doing a lot better than his blasters. Not to say take anything away from his blaster. I think it just happened to be because the Katars. He had to play. He was kind of like, I won't say he's forced to play more Scythe, but it was easier for him to play Scythe in that matchup than going for the guns. I mean, I said every time he had guns and Multimum had Katars, it seemed like the damage was never in his favor. So, yeah.
I mean, Effie's Scythe play is dirty.
Yeah.
He's one of the Scythe players who are always looking to condition you into doing exactly what he wants. Make sure that you're making the moves that he's looking for, and he's going to push you straight over to the location where he can do big damage.
Yeah. And so up next, looks like we're going to have a Viper and Addy Mestic.
Ooh, Addy Mestic. Another big name from the online scene that I know of. I haven't seen him play at all. Probably got what?
That's the Addy Daddy, man.
I bet this is like a 15-year-old.
I mean, you act like you can't get Adderall at 15.
Don't.
The Addy magician, like.
The Addy, the plug.
So now I don't know, man. That's just a weird tag, but it works out. When you have you'd have a tag as weird as you want, as long as you're the top 32. So
for real,
that means you've been out here putting in some work. Even if he got floated, that means he's putting in work somewhere. To the point where they were like, "Yeah, you didn't even got to play here, dog."
See Sunday, man. He could have flew in last night.
Yeah. Like, you ain't playing dubs? Yeah, just come on Sunday, man.
Guaranteed good cash if he can get through the top 8. That's the play we're looking for, though.
Yeah.
See exactly what these boys are going to do and who is going to go where. Viper working working with a lot of effort throughout all of yesterday's pools. Addy Mestic being placed where he is.
You getting tongue-tied on the word effortlessly?
Yeah. And it didn't fit in the sentence.
I feel that.
So I definitely completely whiffed.
That was a pretty syllable heavy word.
And a very bad placement. I used the word wrong. It happens.
I didn't even catch
it's
it.
The morning.
Yeah, it definitely happens. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago.
Jump straight into commentary.
So
but these games are definitely waking me up, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Just getting everything set up right now. The usual. Everyone's always having to put their weird controls in here, man. The other day I saw Q and E for left and right. It's crazy. Or not Q and E. I think it was like Q and Q and S, something like that. It was wild. I gotta look at the keyboard again.
Oh man. I'm excited to see exactly what our bracket's gonna look like after.
Oh, it was Q and D.
32.
That's what it was. So he was playing.
Oh yeah, Q and D.
Yeah. Still weird. I dreamed about that last night.
That's the epic special, dude.
Yeah.
Get our names situated, getting our flags in as well. What if they're gonna use to let everybody else know what their taunt of choice is? Button checks will be coming up.
Yeah.
Double Bodvar.
Man, so they had to switch up whose side they were on. Addy Mestic should be player 2 as he is sitting on that side. So, and the Viper on the player 1, just getting the strikes out the way so they can immediately go button check. Or maybe they're actually going to play here after this, but button check.
Make sure that we're good to go.
Yeah.
We should be set.
3, 2,
and with the type of controls you got to set here, yeah, button check is definitely necessary.
Especially after going up after F, you might be out here on your QD stuff.
Yeah.
Not ready.
Yeah, Viper is like, yeah, I'm good. I think I know what's up.
I know my keys. And before he complains that his keys are messed up. I didn't check. Oh, that's your fault. But he's checking his stuff. Addy Mestic is all good to go. Viper stomping the yard real quick. Shoutouts to first 5 minutes of Chris Brown.
Rip Chris.
Never gonna laugh harder than being at that movie theater, seeing all those girls start crying because they paid for a movie with Chris Brown and he died in 5 minutes.
I mean, they got their part, man. He danced. I was like, that's all you were looking for back in the day. So Val with Addy Mystic with the Val and Diana on Viper. So let's go.
Let's see what happens here. Diana being a very, very popular pick this weekend.
That seems to be a very popular skin too. I feel like I've seen that a lot. This exact skin.
I think that's base Diana, just the color.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like this.
Okay, yeah.
People really messing with this color right now.
Vipers play this exclusively all weekend too, so you've seen as many times as he's been on streams. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. So here we are, game 1 Viper. You know, again with the Diana and then Val on Addy Mystic. Starting off with the gauntlets. Viper going unarmed, mostly because he can't get that weapon right there. And Addy Mystic actually going to swap out.
Oh, my goodness.
Make sure he still can't get it. Oh, should have held it. He would have hit him.
This man is getting sliced up. Addy is definitely like, yeah, I didn't get to play, so you're my practice round.
Yeah.
Cutting him up. The blasters are out. Viper's not going out this quick. Shots. Shots.
I was like, yeah, you got to watch out. Addy Mystic actually air dodged into that second shot, so he did not have the option to air dodge away again. Would have been a hard time had he not had any jumps either.
Ooh, if he held that, he would have hit him, but he still gets the Sayer anyway. He's going to die first. Blood goes in favor of Viper's Diana.
Well, resilience too, man. I mean, he didn't have a weapon for like the first 30 seconds of the match and took a lot of damage because of that. As soon as he gets a weapon, it's like, yeah, let me turn this right back around.
Oh my God, these down airs, son.
Yeah, these down airs going in.
He is shooting uncontrollable shots, trying to get the ladder started. Not going to be able to find it. Goes for the whip, unable to secure that one.
Yeah. Platform behind him too. He probably would have bounced off and went to the right instead of down. But either way, still would have been some good damage. Whoa. Addy Mystic. I have a problem here. Managed to dive kick his way back to the wall. Looking for another one, though.
Oh, very good spacing.
Rip.
Weapon throw. Got him.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Viper with a great offstage play right here.
Viper is not playing no games, my guy. Throws the bow. He walks into it. Gets played. Shot up anyway. Great X pivots coming out. My man is not playing around. Viper is here to make it to top 8.
Oh, gotta watch himself. Had to air dodge through that. And Addy not lining up that side air correctly, but does get the recovery. So finally gets the stock off here of Viper. Only in the yellow. But it is on his last stock, so.
Viper dodging every which way, making sure he's not going to get hit by that down light or that side light. Ooh, that's a scoop. That was some clean play right there, using the gravity cancel down light to set some stuff up. The ground pounds, the fadeaway, not going to happen there. Good nair to get him off.
Good stuff. So Viper now using some of those neutral lights to push him away. So got to watch himself. Does not watch himself, though. He's going to be out of that stock.
Wow.
What a ground pound. What a turnaround.
Like you always say,
yeah,
man.
It's never a stomp. It's never a stomp.
3 stocks up, doesn't matter. We're coming back anyway. Everyone's second stock is always a throwaway stock. Addy Mystic doing his best to try and bring this one back. And honestly, he's doing a damn good job.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's only down by 1 color at this point in time, but he's starting to rack it up to 2.
Ooh, jabs coming up from the unarmed play. Moving around him. Here comes the gauntlets. Gets the read.
Oh!
That was dirt. That was dirt.
Dirt.
That was actual dirt.
Yeah, man. I think if that Viper to the left, but yeah, we're looking over, and he is not looking the happiest about that. But as he shouldn't. I mean, to be real, he had a very, very solid lead, and somehow that just got squandered away. So, I mean, I wouldn't be feeling the greatest about that either. But hopefully that doesn't shake him for the rest of the set. He does have 2 more matches potentially if he can get this win, or is Addy Mystic, did he turn it on? Got the juice.
Who got the juice?
That man got the juice.
That man Addy definitely got the juice right now. Jumping into this game 2, same map. Going back into
Addy kicked in that first
my
stock. Or that second stock, or his last stock. That's when he kicked in. He was like, oh, wait, hold up.
His eyes
just
opened
dilated,
up.
Like, I can see everything.
I see your moves.
It's like I can see the brain waves in your head functioning right now.
I know exactly where you're about to go, and it's definitely not where you want to.
So either way, man, and Viper, you know, obviously showing you that he can go toe-to-toe with Addy. Just could not close out that last stock. of Addy right here. So
I see exactly why this man placed. He is making work happen.
yeah.
I mean, all we've seen this morning are 2 O's. Never a game 3.
Yeah.
People are just getting waxed. And, like, to see this happen right now, I mean, this is the first qualifier we've seen.
Rip.
Straight up try and wax somebody.
Okay, and that was nice, man. Quick down there as he's passing by. Shoots that man straight to that blast zone. So, stud.
See exactly what's going to happen here. Shots being fired off.
Oh,
weapon throw,
okay.
weapon catch, pico de gallo.
He didn't get the full pico though. Still gotta get that hit at the end.
Pico de.
Oh, there it is though. The ground pound. Immediately getting that stock off. So it's better than last time. You know, didn't drop too much damage here before getting the stock off of Viper.
Tries to wait out the air dodge, gets hit by the unarmed jab anyway. Big damage coming out, nice. The turnaround X pivot on that nair to send him back in the good direction. He wanted to keep the pressure on him. Goes for the down sig and unable to drop the gauntlets on him.
All right. Well, trying for it again. But look at the pressure he's putting on. I mean, just with the ground pound, the fact that he can jump up right after that, he misses and try to get you with that neutral air. Got Viper having to recover in a different way. Goes for that side stick with no punish on it. He did not hit it and landed right in front of him. However, neutral air not enough. Very close though.
Very close indeed. Good side air coming out from Viper. Weapon throw tries to stop him from getting back. Dive kick.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to use that recovery a little earlier, but I think he actually wanted to wait for him to get farther up the wall with the intent of trying to finish him out the top blast zone. So pretty smart right there from Viper. Gets a side air, and an item throw. I don't know why that one looks so rude. Like it slid into it.
Getting sliced. Now the sword is out. Eddie Mestic not really using the sword too much in this game. I've seen a lot of gauntlet play come out from him. Yeah. But let's see exactly how he's going to use this weapon to his advantage against Viper. What?
The arc.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
This man
he might be done.
Simple geometry, my guy.
What a arc right there. So Eddie Mestic must have not expected that to hit him right there, but you know he did, and then he was off stage and in a very bad position. So Eddie Mestic now having to fight from another deficit, but not too much of a deficit as the last time. So gun recovery, yep, coming through. Pushes him way back onto the stage. Decent amount of damage on that too. All right. Watch yourself. The side air, and that will be it for his second stock. So Viper now on this last stock. See what he can do.
All right, Viper is getting that nair out. This is the final stock, the final chance for Viper to not be sent into the loser's side of this bracket. He's going to fight his way out of this as much as he possibly can. Tries to get the side light. Unable to. Down light comes out. Excuse me, down air. Shots from above. Okay,
still looking for it. All right, looking for that drift or that dash jump neutral air.
Tries to get the side swipe, but not going to happen.
Uh-oh.
Big movement coming out from both players.
Yeah. Always lining up that down air perfectly, too. So he's racking up damage slowly but surely, but at least he's not getting too overzealous. You do not want to do that against Addy Mestic or the Gauntlets. Just a general scoop, and that is it.
All right, that'll be the game. Addy Mestic dropping that one. It's going to be 1-1. Viper saying, nah, man, we ain't going to have these stomps all morning. I'm going to show you something because I need this win.
Yeah.
One apiece. Where are we going, boys? Mammoth actually being banned this time. Maybe we'll go to Twilight. I'm not expecting to see Shipwreck. Wait a second. He's going to actually go there.
Okay. Shipwreck falls. This is Addy Mestic's pick?
I believe so. Oh, no, this is Viper's pick.
No, Viper just won.
Counter picks work differently in this game.
So if you win, you get to keep the stage? Or you get to pick the stage?
Yep.
I don't think that's true, but I mean, okay. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
All right. Well, either way, this is probably not the stage that Addy Mestic wants. You know, Gauntlets recovery sometimes to be a little abysmal as far as the actual recovery move, but I mean, at least they have some great horizontal movement. So if he doesn't get sit too low, he should be able to make it back. Yeah.
Edge play coming out. Viper is controlling as much space he possibly can. Shots coming out. keeping him where he is. Shots, blasters, booming. And down he's going to go with weapon toss. Gets through it. Threads the needle on that one.
Rip.
Ooh, tries to get the swipe with that neutral sig. Jabs coming out. Addy Mestic's like, nah, I need this. Ooh, ground pound, ground pound.
Could be a problem.
Ground
Does it
pound.
again, and yeah, again,
Wow.
that small wall here makes it so easy for people to be able to line up ground. I mean, there's only so many places you can go, so it's not really a guess on if you're going to touch low wall or high wall. It's just like, oh, he's going to touch wall. And here I am.
that one cubic centimeter of wall. Oh no, bad situation, but able to make it back. Shout out to Blaster's recovery being so huge.
Yeah, but also, that was a good air dodge through that situation as well. However, finally gets himself a stock. Only has about yellow, light yellow right here, so not too much damage on him.
Shots going off every which way.
Yeah, luckily for him, he got back on stage that time around. These ground pounds from Addy Mestic really showing up today, or at least showing up in this match.
Doing as much as he can. Shots popping off. Viper's like, nah, I need this win more than anything. I do not want to start losers bracket on this day of finals. Nobody wants to go straight into losers as soon as they wake up.
Yeah.
Then they have an uphill battle for the rest of the day and no real, leeway to lose against maybe somebody you know is better than you.
Yeah, that was about to be a pretty decent read right there from Viper. Actually went for the neutral air and then jumped to the left with Addy Mestic and went for another, but somehow Addy Mestic managed to get through that. Could have been the ladder, but damn, just pushed him straight off with that side sig.
That booster's going off, sends him straight. That's a very horizontal knockback as well. That force sends you pretty much straight to whatever direction you choose. It's just like the bow slap him up does.
Yeah.
Last stock, last game. One weapon on the hands of Viper. Got the blasters. Addy Mestic has nothing, and he's getting shot. Ooh.
Okay, try to arc. I like that idea though. Definitely took the weapon from him, threw it at an arc. So if he had jumped, he would have got hit, or if he stepped back, then he would have had to watch out for the falling hitbox. So, but Addy Mestic actually just scrapped him up. So
with the gauntlets, let's see what happens now. Tries to get the hop into something, unable to get it. Scoops getting missed. Nair coming out from Viper. Viper is controlling so much space right now. Oh my goodness,
no.
so deep.
Oh no, this could be a problem. He actually scoops him out of it. That was the only thing he could have done right there. Anything else, and that was game.
Yeah, he needed that so he can get the chase dodge back to the stage. That was pretty intense. Very surprised he actually able to make it back. And Addy Mestic controlled so much space in the ground pound.
Rip.
And he went so deep, but that's going to be the flip and the slice. Addy Mestic is going to take that match.
Yeah, man, that sig, like one of the more customizable skills. It does so much stuff depending on where you throw it. I mean, if you throw it near a wall, it goes at the wall. If you throw it on stage, it goes across the stage. And if you throw it at the ledge, it just goes for a spike. And that was what he got right there. So very nice from Addy Mestic. I mean, it was looking like Viper was about to be able to make that comeback. But then after Addy Mestic got those gauntlets again, racked up a bunch of damage and switched to that sword just for that final sig. It was nice.
That was some good stuff. We're waiting for our next match to be lined up. But thank you for joining us here at BCX 2017. I'm Fats, of course. I'm here with TK Breezy, and we're bringing you some top 32 action. But right now,
we have nothing on the match queue. So yeah, our match queue. The last thing it said was Viper versus Addy Mestic. We just saw that, so we are waiting for our next match. I guess a couple competitors have been sitting down. I saw Dobrin, Daiko, a couple of them sitting around, but I don't know if they're actually going to play over here or not. Would be nice to see one of them, though.
All right, but I'm going to have to take my leave, switch commentary team really quickly. My boy TWK is waiting. Dev Boy is ready. TW, you ready? All right, good.
All right, so we'll be right back, guys. We're going to take a quick commercial break while we switch commentators, and then we'll be back with the action here at Brawlhalla World Championship 2017. All right, guys, and welcome back. Brawlhalla World Championship 2017, that BCX, and we're going to continue it, moving on into this top 32 with another hot match for Young TK Breezy. Join along, one of Debs here, TWK.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? This morning's been crazy.
Yeah, I've been watching. I keep looking over here, which I know is super unprofessional, but I keep looking over here to watch the top, the mainstream right here to see what action's going on. I see LDZ and stuff over here. However, on our screen, we're gonna have M for Mini versus Multimum. We just saw him play earlier, get himself a nice little W, but see if he can get another W here on M versus M for Mini.
Man, this is gonna be crazy. This is EU regional qualifiers, past and present.
Okay.
Duking it out right now. Multimum, everybody knows, took second last year in 1v1 at the World Championship. M for Mini, though, looking very dominant in the EU scene as of late.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure Multimum did not win his first match. I think that was against, I think it was Effie and Multimum. So yeah, Effie did get a chance to move on. Yeah, so either way, Multimum's still in the tournament, but he's got to fight a little harder here. And I don't know who M for Mini lost to, but he's in the loser's round right now. So we'll see if he can keep his tournament life alive here against Multimum, or will Multimum finally get that win. I was told that Multimum was floated in too, so I hope he doesn't, immediately hit the whole floated into 0-2 action. So.
Oh man. Well, coming in with the Queen Nai, definitely a strong pick for him. We've seen him, long-time user of guitars, and Queen Nai's got the defense and the strength to keep stable matches.
Okay. So yeah, Queen Nai also, I feel like she has some very like bread and butter SIGs. They make sense. A forward SIG that covers right in front of her, a down SIG covers around her. And it doesn't even matter about her SIGs. M for Many says, talk about me, okay? Look at him right now. A
30-second KO cutting through Queen Nai's really high defense.
Yeah.
That was nuts. M for Many is a monster.
Look at him. He's going in right now. No, he's relentless on the attack. Almost got the double to actually takes the second stock, and it's only been 45 seconds. Wow.
Wow. Up 3-1 before the minutes closed out. This is crazy. M for Many, if anyone had any doubt after the regional qualifier, this is why he won that tournament.
Yeah. All right. So now he's trying to get back to stage here. Does manage to do it, but okay. Finally gets himself a ground pound middle of the stage. But the spear of ground pound pushes to the side, so that worked out in his favor. M for Many.
Yeah, he's got a lot of momentum going for him still. Multimum was able to put a little speed bump in the road.
Yeah.
But he's got a mountain to climb if he's going to bring this match back.
Oh, okay, looking for the neutral SIG right there. Ends up getting hit by the down SIGs. Got to watch it. He's trying to recover over that ledge.
Great. Using the spacing of this spear, the coverage. Guitar's very in-close weapon. M for Many's looking for his approach options. Multimum, what he really needs to do is exactly what he has been. Keep that extra range. Oh, great coverage. Sets up the ground pound.
Could be a problem.
That's just
I like
close
the idea,
out the
though.
stock.
I like the idea, though. He had the air dodge up, and then he was like, well, since you're now under me, let me see if I can get any type of hitbox to register.
Yeah, that would have been a heartbreaking KO if M for Many was able to pull that off. But Multimum, very dexterous, able to maneuver around. Got back to safety. Let's see if he can bring up this damage gap. He's come back from 2 stocks down.
Not yet, not yet. Yeah, this has been the telling tale of this tournament, man. Anytime someone's down 2 stocks, I feel like it's about to be a 3 stock. It always becomes a very close game after that. So
very few options. Oh, Rip. Just unable to clip the side there. M for Many knocking him too far. Finally cutting through that Queen Nai defense on the last stock. Multimum, he was able to kind of stymie that momentum for a little bit.
Yeah.
But that whole game, M for Many was in the lead.
Yeah, and he took those first 2 stocks in such dominant fashion. 45 seconds, both the stocks gone, and that first combo to even finish with a recovery that sent off the top. It was beautiful stuff.
Not surprised, no legend changes coming out, but we are going to a much more stable match. Mammoth Fortress.
3, 2,
So I was told that like when you pick, for second and third game, whoever wins gets to pick the stage. Is that the?
Pretty much whoever wins gets to ban out a bunch of stages, and then whoever loses picks among the 3.
Yeah, that's what. All right. That's literally exactly what I said. The Fast was like, no, the winner chooses the stage. And I was like, I don't think that's correct, but okay, whatever.
Yeah, loser of last game gets final choice.
Yeah, that which definitely makes sense. You want to give them that's just how counter pickers usually work.
Yep.
You want to kind of, I don't say give them the advantage, but at least give them the option to choose. where
Yeah, a little extra ways to work in their strategy, try and fight back through the set. Oh, throw beating out that gravity cancel. Not yet enough to take him down, but Multimum this time taking the first KO. Movement going around Mini, hunting for that weapon. There's the drop. He clears Multimum out of the way, rearms with the axe. Side air, setting up the edge guard. All right, I feel like Multimum's really hitting his stride. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, well, I saw
but generally,
I saw what you're saying.
Yeah, he's been hitting his stride. He's getting a lot better dodge reads, and that's why he's actually got the lead right now. He was able to build up a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I like right now though. I like
triple Qatar Sair.
Problem.
That's it. Closed it out. Now he's got a sizable lead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like Inframini's axe play a lot more than his guitar play. As far as like the stocks off, guitars seem to be able to rack up damage a little easier, but it doesn't seem to really matter too much about what his guitars are doing. He needs to figure out a way to get these stocks off. Multimum, as you say, you know, is really finding the stride this here in the second game.
Yeah, every time that he's hit with that spear side light, now there it is again. He reads the dodge through, goes for the reverse down light.
Nice.
Ooh,
Not enough though.
Yeah, Queen Eye so heavy. She is a tank.
The spacing we're seeing here too from both these competitors, you know, just slightly shifting their hitboxes. That side light or that side sig, having a lot of force behind it. All right.
Trying to play footsies. Mini looking for that KO. Multimum just denying that recovery, challenging it on the corner.
Oh, very close right there. I feel like that should have been a KO had he hit that. But either way, it's a nice side air. And yeah, he's sent him way too far away from being able to get back. And I like the item throws as well, just to make sure.
Yeah, got to give that coverage. You know, finish your food, right?
Yeah.
Multimum just going to be looking for any kind of strong hit. He can get that side air, setting it up. Perfect dodge by Mini, but can't dodge the recovery. It was on cooling.
So yeah, what a turnaround right here for Multimum. The high defense definitely kept him alive a couple times there in that match, but you know, Mini just wasn't able to play as dominant out the gate as he did in that first game. So kind of a problem.
1-1 in the set here, playing for their tournament life. Let's see, stage bands coming out. Back to Mammoth Fortress. That's stability.
Three, two, one, brawl.
Here we go. What's the opening gambit? Both dashing in. Multimum going for the downlight, getting punished by Mini. Man, Mini just using that neutral. It's very quick, very low range, but just that great spacing in footsies. Time and again, we've seen it. Every time that Multimum's been hitting that side light with the spear, Mini dodges back through. Multimum's punished him just about every time with a reverse down light. Curious to see if Mini's going to catch on and start switching up his dodge direction.
Yeah.
Ooh, bottom edge of that side air, spiking downwards, taking the first stock. Multimum looking comfortable. All right, starting to shift upwards a bit. Just get over that downlight. Mini seems like he's starting to find some answers.
Okay. So Mini has to find this KO though if he wants to keep himself, you know, alive in this game. Again though, you know, I don't know what it is about second stocks in this game though. I feel like a lot of people just kind of throw them away. So they play pretty cautious on the first stock, and then after they lose it, you know, it seems like they play a little more recklessly on the second stock. And then on that third stock, that's when they play ultra cautious, or like they get like a momentum burst or something.
Oh yeah, I mean that's, you know, when you're backed against a wall, it's do or die.
Yeah, that was a good punish right there. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get the correct one. I thought he was going to try to go for a side light, but instead just goes for that neutral light, and you know, those two swipes sends that man packing. Okay.
Oh, I like
Actually
it.
spooked him.
That was slick.
Yeah. It's almost like he was checking him. You know, I'm just gonna dash in and see what you do.
Yeah, because, you know, it is a pretty common thing. If you dash in at somebody, they're just going to dodge. They're expecting the attack.
Oh, yeah.
So oftentimes you can bait out a dodge, get a punish, but Multimum not blinking.
That's very low to the ground, ground pound as well. So gets back on stage, but ends up losing his weapon. So now Inframini might have to play a little more progressively, seeing that these long-range hitboxes that Nye has on her SIGs.
Oh, man. Inframini finally going down on a second stop, but not before bringing Multimum to red. He bridged that gap that he needed.
Yeah, so he's not too far off here. Could be a lot worse, but should be able to get a KO pretty early, pretty quickly if he manages to get him in a bad position. Nye, though, still with that high defense. He's getting hits here and there, but he's not doing as much damage as he wishes.
Man, yeah, because Multimum's been doing tons of damage with these spear strings. Just able to make it back to the side.
Yeah.
And for Mini rearming with the guitars, he's looking for any kind of heavy hit to seal the deal.
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, Inframini is giving up his weapons a little bit too late. I guess too effortlessly. Like, just throw him, and he has no problem with him being unarmed. And I feel like that's not helping him in this battle against the spear. Does get the down light into the recovery, though.
Yeah, but you're right. That all that time unarmed against Multimum's spear, he wasn't able to play the kind of range that he wanted, and he's deep in the red for it.
All right.
Side air setting it up. Multimum. There's the uppercut, just enough to send it off the top. Multimum's taking it 2-1 over
keeping himself alive here too, man. You know, he did fall in the loser's bracket pretty early after being floated here, but it does not seem to matter. He managed to fight his way from the depths, from down game 1, and it seems like every game after that he just kept getting better and better. That was a pretty solid win for him that time in that game 3. But as I said, man, yeah, just the liberal use of weapon throws from Inframini might have spelled his doom. So I don't think he needed to throw him as much as he did, and it's like he threw them a lot, and they weren't even registering his hits, and that was the real problem. If he was hitting, I wouldn't have said anything, but they weren't registering his hits, so therefore.
And then it just leaves him unarmed against. I mean, Multimum spear is so good.
Oh yeah, and he had a spear a lot. I mean, if it was like unarmed versus guitar, like the range difference isn't that bad, but against spear, it's a really hard time to get in, and then when you finally get in, they still have neutral air to get you back out. So.
Exactly, and I mean, I want to give huge shout out to Multimum's mental fortitude. Yeah. Because the set started out with him losing 2 stocks in 40 seconds.
Yeah. And he still managed to bring that one down to a respectable game. And then he's like, all right, well, if I could do that, I'm sure I can win the next 2. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very
just
smart.
Turn that set around.
Very smart. Very good stuff for Multimum. So waiting for our next match here. See a lot of these top players standing around like in a huddle. I'm not sure who's going to play next, but here on the main stream, we do have a nice little match for you right now as well. So it's Addy Mestic standing over there, but he is not currently in the lead. That's Addy Mestic versus Wrenched.
Oh, that's going on mainstream.
Yeah. So then here is the bracket, though. We have Isidru versus Dobrin. Dobrin actually put Inframini in losers here. So Dobrin on a little bit of a run, 2-0 over Double Dime and Inframini, and who playing Isidru next. And then we have Effie, who's still in it, playing up against LDZ and Wilson versus Boomy. So Boomy actually dropped a game to Corsation here, but it's like he managed to, clutch that one out.
Wow, Wilson over Daiku 2-0 earlier, and then he took down Ariel. Wilson's on a tear.
Yeah, I want to see where Daiko is in the loser side of things, though, if he's still in. But yeah, that's actually kind of crazy, man. Daiko, slated to probably be in the top 8 pretty easily.
Oh yeah,
and he still has a chance to do
a lot of
such.
people's top pick.
Oh yeah. We got a couple matches right here. Daiko is going to be playing against Noel. Okay, so who put Noel into losers? That's a good question. Noel actually lost to Wrenched. Okay, so Wrenched with the 2-0 over Noel. Now that's why he's playing Addy Mestic. Okay, so we're seeing some upsets here.
Yeah, I mean, Wrenched has been looking good, but I guess over the past couple weeks during the downtime between regional qualifiers, he's really turned it up.
Yeah.
I can't imagine most people would have picked Wrenched over Noel, especially 2-0.
Yeah, Wrenched actually also beat Starlight as well, so he's got some good wins under his belt here, and it looks like he's trying to add up another one.
This could be his weekend.
Yeah. I'm assuming because we're into another game here. Yeah, he just lost a game to Addy Mestic, so it's 1-1 there on the mainstream. Oof. But yeah, Addy Mestic's his Val's looking pretty nice. And I saw a sick like combo into a gravity cancel side sig at the top of the screen.
Oh yeah.
And it pushed it pushed him off into the blast.
Addy Messick is probably the best Gauntlets player.
Okay.
Like hands down, always the best to watch. Super stylish. He's been coming out to pretty much all the offline events and just dominating.
And right before we switched off that, I saw that Starlight is actually out. Core Station beat him in a 2-1 match. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Starlight, but some of these, these I won't say newer players, but some of the up and coming players are definitely starting to make names for themselves out here with these big wins.
Yeah, I mean it's been crazy season this year.
Yeah.
The whole scene just leveling up. It's been very volatile.
Yeah, so Core Station, it's Core Station or Core Station? I thought it was Core Station.
Core Station.
Oh, it is Core Station? Okay.
Yeah, usually just goes by QS.
Okay, yeah. So QS now going up against Blood Diamond. I'm not sure who put Blood Diamond in the losers, but yeah, QS, as we said, we just kind of talked about his wins right here. So he's been doing pretty well. See if he can keep it going right here.
Yeah, I was really happy to see him come out. You know, a lot of the EU players, it takes a lot to travel over to the States.
Yeah.
So
travel
we were
states
able
to play
to
at your best level because of the time difference and things like that. So
yeah, I think somebody was saying we had all the Swedish top players come out. It was like 7 of them that came over.
Okay, my flight's actually at 11. I thought it was at 12 for some reason. I landed 12. Ah.
Oh, all
Nice.
right.
All right.
Getting these buttons set. Corsation versus Blood Diamond. Man, Blood Diamond, you know what? He's always been a really good twos player, but we've been talking about this, how over the course of this year, he's really made a name for himself in the singles space.
Okay.
Just constantly leveling up. Everyone was always saying he used to be overshadowed by his teammate Noel, but you know he's been placing consistent top 8s in most tournaments.
Yeah, but I can see that, man. You know, like it's always easier to watch a person who is known to be winning tournaments and teams and be like, this is the guy who's winning teams. But you know, I'm glad the Core Station is kind of getting out of from under, I guess, under Noel and making a name for himself this time around.
Yeah, button checks going through. You got to test them all, you know. You got to break dance, you got to slide a little.
Yeah. I think they always forget that they can just leave match. So
yeah, I mean that's the habit of the online, right? All the online tournaments, you just got to like drop out, get rid of the stocks to clear back to lobby.
Yeah. So might get a pretty speedy battle here between these two players. Asuri actually some decent defense here, but she decides to drop a little of that dexterity for attack power, and then you'll see Hattori go for a little more of that defense as well. So gonna match in defense here because of that, but it really comes down to the speed versus attack power now.
Yeah, I mean Blood Diamond really good at using Asuri's signatures. We're gonna see a lot of those side with the Katars, the neutral with the Katars, very strong KO options.
Yeah. So using the back to school series skin too, so.
It's like Sparky's favorite.
Yeah, it's a really good skin. I know a lot of people like the Lynx one. I was told an interesting story about Zeke actually, that the Lynx was like the concept, and then you guys went like the Tiger, and everyone was like, well, okay, we want that Lynx though. So yeah, like, all right, we'll put it in the game.
Everyone proved the demand was there.
Yeah. So here we are, man. And I just kind of slicing them up.
Yeah, damage build just trading back and forth. Both in the red, looking for a KO here. Blood Diamond trying to set some up off the side, but QS getting back to safety.
Yeah, that's really high a weapon throw right there. I thought he was going to throw that one straight, but it looks like he wanted the arc. Didn't fully get the arc that he was looking for, so. All right. Blood Diamond. On the ground
Starting
right now,
to hunt with some signatures.
Yeah, it was like great movement though. You want to get out that situation. Looking for another the down sig, but not far enough.
Yeah, that was a perfect dodge by QS.
Yeah. Yeah, I think because the side sig is like a little, you know, it moves a little faster. I think he might have been actually been able to hit him before, you know, he got the dodge out if he went to the side sig instead of the down. But probably wanted to cover the roll in just in case because the side sig or the down sig doesn't go nearly as far. So.
Oh man, dangerous on the side here. Blood Diamond getting hit by a dive kick, still able to make it back, trying to turn this around. QS arming up with a spear.
Okay, yeah, has to get back on that stage. Oh, the double dive kick is going to be gone. I like that. Touch of the wall into the reverse dive kick. All he needed to go ahead and finish that stock off Core Station. So, again, a lot of damage here on Blood Diamond, though. So, you know, not that for station, I was like, can't finish this stock pretty quickly, and I was like, it could have been a side light, but it happened to be the recovery.
Yeah, I mean, QS prevented Blood Diamond from gaining any damage advantage. Took him out immediately. Both of them fresh as a daisy.
Yeah.
2 stocks apiece.
All right.
Well, QS just tearing it up with this sword here.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
All right, that's going to be the main threat, and we know QS, I think that's why he took some of that extra defense. He wants to live a little bit longer against those Qatar neutral SIGs.
Yeah.
They can KO so early.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, he's just racking up damage with the stars as well. Blood Diamond's guitar is very polished right now. Decides to throw that one away. But now he's unarmed, and you see QS playing a good defense game for that next item. Looks like he's about to be able to actually disappear, so he's played defense long enough. This item just leave. Now, quick sword battle right here.
Yeah, both stocks so far have just been even damage build. Both players trading back and forth.
Ooh.
Oh, get the bounce and the tip of the recovery.
What a
Blood
neutral
Diamond
SIG.
taking the first stock.
Yeah. Bounced him all the way to the top. And right, maybe Blood Diamond didn't think he was going to go for it or get up there fast enough, but he definitely got the last hitbox of that recovery.
And this time he's able to get a couple more hits in, build a bit of a damage lead for him. And you know Blood Diamond's got to be feeling a little bit better as time goes on.
Yeah. Okay. Could be it. Okay, yeah, that was nice. That was a good trade. Didn't get the full thing that he needed, but still got enough to push him too far away from him to be able to recover. So now Blood Diamond on his last stock, QS also, but nearing that orange. Still in that yellow, but definitely nearing that orange. Nice.
Ooh. Blood Diamond, he's been playing sword forever. He knows that range where that down air will perfectly bounce off the ground and combo into the recovery.
Yeah. And he got like the full recovery too, so a lot of damage coming off of that one.
Just the tip, almost enough.
No problem. Oh, does not get the neutral SIG that he's looking for. And now off stage, Corsation. Trying to put him. Oh, hold up. Nice dodge right there.
Yeah,
definitely
that was
needed
clutch.
that.
Blood Diamond trying to hunt for that weapon. It's about to drop. There it is. Not able to get it. Goes on arm. Clears him with the side air. Arms up with Qatars. Don't get greedy with the neutral SIG.
Oh, man, looking for that.
Expecting the dodge through, yeah.
The down SIG yet again. Has not been able to get that read to work out in his favor yet, but here we are, man. Last stock, last hit situation.
Ooh,
There it is.
knew that QS wanted to go for that weapon. He needed it for that range.
Yeah.
But Blood Diamond just denying that space.
Yeah, great denial right there too, man. That neutral air covering so much area right on top of him. So as he tried to drift past him, could not get all the way through. So it looks like we're getting a switch over here to Bovar.
Man, insanely tense first game of the set. How was that only the first game?
Yeah. Thought we were going to get another switch as well, but it looks like he's looking for a different. Nope, goes for the same stance here. We got speed Bodvar going to sacrifice a little bit of that force for some speed, and then Defensatori going to sacrifice a little bit of that speed, but still super fast.
All right, it looks like, you know, the Qatars, he wasn't really able to get too much going with them because of the lower range.
Yeah.
Shifting the hammer maybe for some earlier KOs, noting that the damage build was very even. Both of them were very deep into the red.
Yeah, and I mean, even with Bodvar not having, you know, the full attack stat, he still has some pretty good attack, and on top of that, some pretty good force behind all of his his SIGs. So
he's got a very straightforward, reliable kit.
yeah. Yeah, I was calling him. He's definitely the Ryu of the game.
Oh yeah.
You want to start, you want to learn, like play some Bodvar, and then after you figure out some weapons you like, that's when you start switching for characters.
Ooh, great spot dodge by QS. Punishes with the down light, getting that late gravity cancel window.
All right, maybe expecting QS to go down, but Blood Diamond almost put himself in a bad position there, and to get back to stage.
QS's swordplay is so consistent. He denies a lot of space.
Oh.
Almost the Russian Mafia. Blood
that
Diamond
would've been
hunting.
so nice. And I know it's so much harder to do now that they've taken off some of the frames of recovery off, down light. But he still managed to do it. Just did not get the turnaround in time, but I like the attempt.
Blood Diamond arming up with the hammer. He's going to be looking to close out this stock on QS, prevent a lot of early damage build. He wants that stomp into side air.
Wants to stomp into something right now. Probably as a side air, but goes for the neutral. Instead, almost finishing that stock off the top. Oh.
Ooh, punishing all these dodge-ins. A lot of active frames on the neutral light.
Okay, just the jab, sent him off stage, managed to get himself a sword here.
That's going to do it. Blood Diamond not too far in. You know, QS did get a sizable damage lead, but not quite yet to the orange.
Yeah. So Blood Diamond here, I mean, I'd say definitely can rack it up pretty quickly, especially if he's managed to hit some of these, well, some of those, but I was going to say some of these down lights on the ground usually lead into some great damage for the sword, but instead he's just getting these good bounces off down air and recovery. Ooh.
Ooh, great sequence from Blood Diamond, evening up that damage.
Back on stage, nice.
And immediately rearms afterwards.
All right. Oh, yeah, double sword action right here. Already threw away his hammer the last time around, so managed to pull a second sword even after throwing his first one. Oh, that hitbox seemed like it lasted forever.
Yeah, man, she's just flying up there.
Yeah.
Beautiful dodge read. He knew Blood Diamond was going right to that spot, just snipe him out.
So see, the Blood Diamond again needing to find a way to get the stop. I mean, I'm loving these neutral and dodges into, like, you know, oh, well, now that you're past me, let me go ahead and pick the right option to get the punish. That was a gravity canceled side light then.
QS really starting to find this pace on when Blood Diamond's going to be attacking. We've seen so many close dodges. Not able to dodge that one, though. Blood Diamond tying up the stocks.
Yeah, super quick right there. Definitely needed that, but, you know, Blood Diamond still down by a little bit, but it's just what happened in the last game, too. You know, Blood Diamond, last stock, sorry. Blood Diamond was down. And then he comes back and puts that damage up to get back into the lead. But don't want to take anything away from QS just yet. QS still having a slight color lead here. Starting to build it up.
QS playing really good footsies here. Just max ranging his attacks against Blood Diamond.
Oh, for that neutral sig, but a nice punish here from Blood Diamond. Tried to chase him up there with that neutral air really high up.
Jeez, both games, it's just been so close in damage. Ooh, almost gets the three-piece.
All right. Yeah, QS, man, he's got to watch himself on the way he's landing right now. This stomp is going to
challenges the signature, beats it out. Blood Diamond taking the upper hand.
Yeah, he definitely heard the signature style. Started the step back, but the jab was right in his face and didn't matter. The recovery, he was way high up. Tried to throw his weapon down and kind of alleviate some of that pressure, but did not work out.
Yeah, QS was able to slip right around that.
Yeah. All right.
Set going 1-1. Both games have been insanely close. Each stock staying just about
Blood
even.
Diamond won with his main, and he's opting to stay for the Boudoir? Huh.
Yeah, I guess he kind of liked how the matchup was playing better.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what points he identified as like, all right, if I just tune up this little amount, it's going to give me the upper hand. Oh, there it is, getting just over QS. Beautiful dodge punish. All right, QS having to go forward now with those neutral lights because Blood Diamond's kind of adjusted and kind of staying above the usual backdash neutral lights.
Yeah. So QS right here, though, I mean, pretty keeping it even. Nice. Oh, now look at the movement right here from QS. Man, that was a good dodge up. Lined up that down air perfectly. We'll try to go for another one. There it is. That B&B with the sword, man, down light to side air.
Man, and again, both stocks in the red. This whole set is so close.
Oh.
All right, clearing, gets the weapon. QS with the spear, Blood Diamond with the hammer.
Okay, yeah, that was a little bit of a reach right there. Maybe expecting Blood Diamond to try to come in. And Blood Diamond with the perfect punish. You know, the jump up down there, slings that man
He
up the
remembers the last time that attack came out. He wasn't going to get caught again.
And so now we're
Blood Diamond trying to slow it down, keep pace. He wants that damage build. He got the lead. Now he just needs to hold on.
yeah. Oh, looking for the sig right there. The gravity cancel sig, but does not get the hit. Would have sent him off to the left side too, but unfortunate for him. Blood Diamond back on the stage, and I like that. I mean, he's definitely picking some options that I feel like QS should be ready for, but maybe it's just not in Blood Diamond's normal play style, so he's not ready for like the dash in or the dodge into an attack. So
Yeah, it's that change up, man.
yeah.
You know, you expect that player to play a certain way. They condition you to expect certain things, and then just switch it on.
All right.
Ooh, side light clearing the stage. Blood Diamond unarmed, but still hanging around to threaten. Oh, he's going for a lot of these dash jump down airs. They've been serving him really well.
Yeah.
He's landed a number of them. He got a KO off of the one of them earlier on.
All right. Trying to get himself down to the ground. Does it right here, but still looking for that stomp here. Oh, that was nice.
Oh, bounce him up and just send him more.
Okay, so Blood Diamond looked like he might be able to, quell Corsation's, his run. So he's been doing quite well so far. If we were talking about his bracket earlier, and he got some quality wins, but Blood Diamond seemed like he's trying to cut that short.
Ooh, QS really going for the dodge reads with those signatures. I mean, he hasn't been hit yet. He could definitely still tie up these stocks and just eliminate Blood Diamond's lead. That side air is going to do it.
Nice.
Dead even. Game 3 of the set.
Yeah, so, yeah, as I said, man, I don't even know. I think he's been hit once, but it's like it was so minimal it didn't even matter. So either way, Corsation now starting to add up some damage.
Blood Diamond, after the weapon throw, even when he's unarmed, he's still hanging around. He's still looking to get those hits in.
Yeah.
Most players try and reset to neutral, wait for a weapon drop. QS denying the weapon, changing over to the sword.
All right. Wow, let's get it up real quick. Now taking some damage as well. Well, I like the idea of the drift back sider that he was going for, but QS got too far in there for that to register as a hit.
Sword versus sword, the mirror match. QS so good with those neutral lights.
Yeah, his spacing right there. That forward, that side light came rolling in, and he spaced it out perfectly.
It's the fusies.
Yeah. Okay.
Hammer, danger time, side air. That's going to do it. 2-1 going the way of Blood Diamond.
Good stuff to Blood Diamond right there. That hammer usage was so perfect.
Oh, yeah.
We saw so many of so many great punishes right there with the stomp, and then also with the down air as well when he punished that neutral sig from Hattori. The patience right there obviously showed because he did get hit by that the first time, but the second time, he said, I know exactly how to punish that. So great stuff. Blood Diamond will be moving on.
Man, oh, man. You know what? I guess the Bodvar pick worked out. He was looking for those earlier KOs with the light attacks.
Mm-hmm. Also, quick news, man. Noel has been eliminated, so he is not going to
Whoa.
be. That's actually crazy. Yeah, man. He's not going to be in this top 8. Not going to be anywhere around the top 8. I think from where he got eliminated, he might have got like 13th or 17th, one or the other.
Jeez. I know he was a lot of people's top pick for maybe the whole tournament.
Yeah, where is he at? Noel.
Yeah, so he got knocked out by Wrench out of winners.
Yeah, that's 13th
and then
right there.
Down in the lower bracket, he lost to
Daiko. Okay. Yeah,
All
okay,
right,
yeah,
2-0. Man, oh, man.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker right there, but it happens. Actually, now I'm looking at it, I'm pretty sure that's 17th. So 17th, 13th, 9th, 7th. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
So that's a heartbreaker right there for Noel.
Wow.
But he did quell Koslix, though. And Koslix, he was the He's the Lance guy, but he did not get a chance to get farther than Noel. And Daiko still fighting for his tournament life here in this loser's bracket. I mean, this is shaping up to be a pretty interesting top 8. So
this is crazy. I mean, we just saw somewhere Boomy went over STTP Wilson. And Wilson, he was on a tear.
Yeah, he was on a tear.
He's been performing a lot over anyone's expectations of him.
All right, well, hopefully he keeps it up, gets into the loser side of top 8 at the very least.
Yep.
So I mean, don't let one defeat be the beginning of your descent. So it's a double elimination bracket, man. You got 2 chances to get in that top 8.
Whew. Jeez, I see Effie and LDZ on main stage getting set up.
That's going to be a nice one. It's going to be a nice one. So if you guys aren't watching all the streams right now, make sure you go ahead and check out twitch.tv/Brawlhalla as well as Data FGC. But I know you're sitting here on twitch.tv/Bifuteki.
Yeah, man. Get that multi-twitch going.
Yeah.
Run all 3 streams. Catch all the action.
Yeah, so we're waiting for our next match over here. We're in losers round of 3 now. So we're going to have Dr. Faison come up. That's going to be a pretty nice match versus Hyper Hero. Okay.
Hyper Hero was looking clean yesterday.
Yeah.
Crazy dash movement. He's so fast. But Dr. Faison, he's one of those that I would say this is a bit of a breakout performance for him.
Okay.
He's been one of those that's like almost cracking the upper tier of players. But, man, to make it this far in the bracket, I think he would have ruined a lot of people's fantasy already.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, Hyper Hero, he's had some close calls today or yesterday with his gameplay, but he's definitely managed to clutch out a lot of games. But so was Dr. Faison, man. I think he was the last time we got to look at the bracket or the group. He was he had won every game, and I was like, okay, so
yeah.
But it was like 3 of the 7 matches he played. So I'm sure he lost at least 1, but he's still doing well here.
Yeah, incredibly solid. Hyper Hero, I would definitely say is one of those players with flashes of brilliance. He just needs to find the consistency with it.
Okay. That's a solid statement. I could see that. So that's him right there on the, well, you can't see him, but on our monitor he's on the right. So he'll be on the right side, and the Dr. Faison will be on the left. They're just getting ready to set out, and everyone's sitting down, setting up, ready to go. It's going to be a pretty high-flying match.
Dr. Faison, SLP Hyper Hero.
Yeah.
I like that shirt that he's got for SLP. Stacked like
pancakes, yeah.
They got the cute little pancake avatar.
Yeah, it's nice.
Setting up the breakfast.
So Hyper Hero, man. We got some of his boys out here watching as well, man. Ready to go. Hyper Hero actually just walked off to do something. Maybe get someone to help him with his keyboard.
Oh, looks like he's talking with Double Dime. I wonder if it's either keyboard setup or maybe a little bit of coaching advice. Double Dime, again, a very good player coming over from the west coast of Canada.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Double Dime, unfortunately, I think he got eliminated on the top half of the bracket, or at least put in losers. I'm not sure if he's still in, but he's not on the winner's side right now. So, well, yeah, man, someone's got to lose. That's just how it is. In tournaments, someone's got to lose.
Every match. Every match. One winner, one loser. All right. Hyper Hero, we've seen him bounce around a couple different legends.
Yeah.
But I think I've seen him most on Bodvar.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's correct. I want to see what he plays. I mean, again, there's some very common characters that I've seen just throughout this tournament. The Diana, the Kojis. I've seen a lot of those. I'm now starting to see a lot of Ragnar too. I mean, I saw at least 2 Ragnars, so that's pretty interesting. Only character I feel like I haven't seen too much of, as of today goes, was Sentinel. I only saw one of those. I've seen like one Jala, and I've seen no Lucian.
No Lucian.
Yeah, that's just I've seen none of that. So I don't know if he's just not being played or maybe being not being played on stream. Also, I haven't seen as much Taros as I thought I was going to see. Because I felt like that's a pretty popular character. But
yeah, and I mean, if you're playing Ragnar, you've got that axe. Maybe you want to go for that hammer. Blood Diamond certainly wanted some hammer in his gameplay.
Yeah. As far as the Scythe users go, I've seen a lot of Nyx and Mordex, but not too much Yumiko. Not too much of the Artemis either, but
I think there was only like Tybo has picked Yumiko like once or twice throughout the weekend.
yeah.
But that's about it. Dr. Faison locking in the Val Hyper Hero with Diana. Black versus white. The classic chess conundrum.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, we got it was told to us that Hyper Hero actually wanted a coach, so that's why he went to go find Double Dime there. So, Double Dime, going to be his watchful eye as things get started in this first button check. So.
Man, and just look at Hyper Hero just practicing the movement around the platforms.
Yeah.
Diana. Val.
It's a really cool thing to add is basically like a waveland now.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's pretty nice.
All right, sticking with those characters. Faison on Val, Hyper Hero on Diana. Stage band's coming in, going right to Mammoth Fortress. You know, we say that is one of the more popular picks. It's a very standard map. It's got enough room to move around. It's got medium-sized walls, so that way it's not too difficult to recover back. You've got enough room to play off stage.
Yeah, and that platform, you know, shifting position too is pretty nice. Pretty nice.
It adds a little bit of diversity into the stage.
All right, there it goes.
Yep, Bo versus Gauntlets immediately cracking out. And I mean, Bo, I think a lot of people, they don't usually rank Bo among their top, but they all acknowledge how strong the weapon is, especially if you can get the opponent off stage.
Oh,
the
there it is.
down air can snipe out. The ground pound is so threatening,
Nice.
and even just the side air is so fast.
Yeah, the down air and side air sending at those very steep angles, if you will, kind of making it hard for you to come back if you get hit by one of those. So, you know, he had to expend all of his options just to get back to the stage. Hyper Hero already met him with that side air as well. So,
Ooh, beautiful getting around that neutralite. Hyper Hero quickly resetting back to the blaster spacing. Looking to get some of that extra damage in. The dodge not quite enough to make it back.
yeah, still end up under the stage. But, I mean, it was a good attempt. Covered a lot of area with that recovery.
Yeah, I mean, that weapon throw forced Hyper Hero to recover low, and he just didn't have all his jumps left.
Yeah. All right, good. Solid punish right there. Oh.
Ooh, challenging the signature, beating it out. Signature of his own. That one, I am surprised it didn't KO. Incredibly strong. Sniping off the corner again.
Nice.
And another side air, cleaning it up. Hyper Hero's bow off stage is monstrous.
Yeah, that was close. He almost managed to make it back again, but that air dodge did not come out in time. It would have been a very, very slight touch had he even been able to get there. So,
I mean, we've seen that before throughout the weekend. People just clipping that bottom corner.
oh yeah.
That's all you need.
All right. So Hyper Hero, pretty dominant lead right here. This bow play right now. It's kind of throwing Dr. Faison for a loop.
Yeah, I do like him, you know, dashing back and forth, keeping Dr. Faison from getting a read on his movement, on his position.
I mean, this has been like all bow. I've really not seen his guns come out. And with the bow right now, Dr. Faison kind of reaching. Luckily for Dr. Faison, got that last hitbox.
Side air.
However, the side airs are too strong. Hyper Hero's edge guarding looking pristine right now.
He's a surgeon with that bow edge.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, as I said, you know, we didn't get to really see any gun, if at all. And he just, it seemed like it didn't even matter for him right there. As long as his bow will swing, as long as he can get those down airs and side airs, he was good.
I do wonder if that might be something that Double Dime's been whispering in his ear.
Yeah,
you know,
just
bow's the
use the
favorable
bow.
matchup.
Yeah.
Use that. You can fight gauntlets off stage. You can outrange them. Smart pick.
Definitely a smart pick right there. So, on to the next game, though. Are we going to get a switch here from Dr. Faison? Nope, he's going to stay with the Val.
Walking right in.
Yeah.
I think it looked like he was talking to Midget, his old 2v2 partner. That's really interesting. Dr. Faison using Midget as a coach. Midget used to team with Hyper Hero. So he might have a bit of insight into his gameplay. Let's see if it pans out. All All right, Blackguard keep. Here we go. Very horizontally oriented map. It's got that floating platform on the left-hand side. Definitely making the right-hand side a lot more dangerous for edge guards.
Okay, so Hyper Hero, this time around with the guns. I mean, let's see, and maybe this is the game 2 mix-up, or he's just waiting for that bow to show up. Again, that bow really brought him pretty far into that. Well, not even pretty far. That bow won him that game.
Oh yeah,
easy.
Absolutely.
So we just looks like he's opting to stay with the guns here, and he has the hold up. He has the option to definitely get himself a bow here if he throws his weapons, but yeah, he seems to be comfortable with the guns right now. I don't know.
Oh, double dive kick. Is that enough to do it? Dr. Faison taking the first stock, only in the orange.
Yeah, and I heard the recovery start and get stuffed all by that first dive kick.
Yeah.
So unfortunate right there for Hyper Hero. See if he's gonna opt back to go for his tried and true, but he's right now with the unarmed. Finally gets himself a bow here.
All right, this is where we've seen the meat and potatoes, the bread and butter of his gameplay really win him out. See if his bow can turn this around, get that KO pretty early on. Definitely doesn't want to go down in too much damage against Faison.
Ooh. Okay, big drop zone right there. Just really gets all the way down there, hits him with that down there. So are going to be off that stock. Only in the yellow here. But he's opting to go for the guns. I mean, I know it's like he forgot what brought him this far off.
Yeah, because Faison's just moving.
Yeah, they're not helping him out right now.
Yeah, Faison's so good at just moving around those dead zones. The blaster's very long range, but very specific ranges.
Yeah. And it's like once someone gets into that range, once someone can stay on top of you, the blasters become very, very ineffective. You don't really have too many moves to get someone directly off of you outside of like jumping up and going for a down air, or hoping they jump and you immediately get like a neutral air. So, all the jabs, the down lights, the side lights, all those need some space, especially side light.
Oh yeah,
you gotta space that one out correctly.
Ooh, Hyper Hero's still alive. That's going to do it. Dr. Faison taking the stock, clean weapon throw, solid edge guard. But you know what? As big of a lead as I expected Faison to have, Hyper Hero was able to close the damage gap and bring him into the red.
All right. Oh, looking for an extra shot right here. Gets out of that situation, though.
Man, so are you looking for Hyper Hero to trade out as soon as the next weapon drop happens?
Maybe. I mean, this game is definitely becoming not into his favor. He barely made it back to the wall there. Might not be able to make it back. Does this time, but look at the damage that that Dr. Faison has been able to add just by him trying to get back to stage. So here's the switch over to the weapon that has brought him home. Hopefully he doesn't try to switch out again, because this the weapon is both got him stocks, and on top of that,
no,
he's done it again. I don't know. I want to know what advice has been given. So I'm about to get off here and give him the coaching.
Because his bow is just so good.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Dr. Faison, it's too late. Yeah, it's too late. I mean, he went too little, too late right there to try to. I thought he gave up too much. He just gave up too much. Dr. Faison was overrunning him every time he had guns, and it seems like he opted to just stay with guns, and I don't understand.
Yeah, he's got to stick with the bow.
Yeah,
you got to imagine Double Dime is whispering that in his ear right now. Your bow won you game one. You always get a commanding lead whenever you're using it. Stick with that weapon.
Yeah, I'm lip reading right now, and none of those look like he said bow. None of those words look like he said bow. So the Val's out again. Diana's even holding the bow already. Like she's letting you know.
Hints.
Yeah,
he's got two coaches out there. Is that allowed?
That's good. That's good. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here though in this third game.
Ooh, Twilight Grove. Okay, that gives you like that center channel on the right-hand side between the island and the main stage. Some soft platforms on the left-hand side. Definitely great areas for the bow. Side air, down air to cut around those corners. All right, some damage, but quick rotation over to the bow. I like this. dodging around, sticking to those soft platforms, trying to find his way in. That bow affording him a little bit more range on some of its attacks. Oh, the ground pound so early.
Oh,
and
that's
again, just clean it up.
Yeah, that was clean right there, man. Slide off ground pound, position himself perfectly, and that's that. I mean, Dr. Faison only had one way to recover if he was ever going to be able to get back. And, well, Hyper Hero had that covered, so. Again, swapping out to the guns here, but he's got a lead, so it's okay that he tries to play around with this. But as I said, man, it just seems like Dr. Faison really knows his matchup quite well. You know, he plays the distance perfectly, and then he immediately jumps in. It's like he swoops in on you. Okay, my man is singing
even with the lower ranged gauntlets, you know, he's able to get into those dead zones, dodge around the actual pops of the blasters.
Yeah. Yeah, you see like there, that's the patience that he's looking for. So as soon as Hyper Hero gets into a bad position, I mean, he's patient enough to stay out of the zones of the blasters, but he's also so close that he can get a clean punish just like that.
Yeah, man, he is just sticking to him. You know, white on rice, white as the color he picked.
Oh, yeah.
White versus black, man.
And so you talking about that chess.
This has been a chess match, you know?
This chess match has been somewhat going in Hyper Hero's favor this time around.
That bow is
the
queen,
bow,
man.
Yeah.
You got to just let that thing move around the board.
Oh, he looked for the reverse right there. And had he hit it, he would have driven him off. So that would have been a good reverse sig. However, you know, Dr. Faison not putting himself in harm's way.
Uh-oh. Dr. Faison getting back. It was a little nerve-wracking there. Oh, Hyper Hero. That's what I'm talking about on that right-hand side. The side air, the down air, they both launch perfectly down that channel. You don't really have to worry about them bouncing off the island too much. Oh, sniped out. That's enough to do it. Hyper Hero, solid lead thanks to the bow.
All right.
Oh, that weapon throw, keeping Dr. Faison safe. The coverage, I like it.
From that, but now, yeah, Faison having to get the stock off sooner than later. I mean, not too far off in color. Man, just now starting to enter yellow.
Oh, okay.
He needed that dodge. Needed that dodge bad.
Wow, off the wall.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
I've seen so many crazy wall combos today on this map.
Yeah.
A lot of players just very inventive and creative with it. Dr. Faison looking to try and pick his spot. He sees that Hyper Hero's got the bow. He remembers what's happened. He's getting some of those gauntlet strings going, ties up the damage.
Okay. Hyper Hero, though, again with the weapon of choice here. Both of them have weapons, so neither one of them really trying to give it up.
With the dodge punish, and again, every time that Dr. Faison is getting these dodge punishes because he's trying to hang so close, the gauntlets are amazing at pulling that out.
Okay, yeah, great recovery right there from Dr. Faison. If I had to try to go straight toward Hyper Hero, that's probably going to be another down air. But Hyper Hero playing a good spacing game this time around.
Oh, man, you see Hyper Hero rotating around, trying to keep the island to his back.
Yeah.
A lot of times. So you're going to see him skip over there because he wants to set up the left side edge guard.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Got to get himself back down. Finally does it now. He has the guns in hand. Looks for the whip. That is going to be the end for him. It was a good idea, though. Had he tried to come in a little earlier, he would have been able to whip him off for the stock. But that SIG has a lot of cooldown. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was a crazy clutch finish by Dr. Faison.
Yeah. He just, I mean, and right there, you know, Hyper Hero could have been able to air dodge through that, or if he just neutral air dodge, but just wasn't fast enough. I mean, he just swooped in. You know, you've been seeing a lot of people today do that side light wait into another side light into the recovery because of the air dodge, but he just went straight into it, and that worked out perfectly in his favor.
That's the mix-up.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, so unfortunate for Hyper Hero. I really want to know what his coach said. Because that second game, that was a really weird contrast from the first one, where he went like all bow in the first game. Won it
pretty cleanly.
Yeah, pretty clean, and then decided to go like all gun the second game, when it's like you already knew what was winning for you. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I mean, it's the proven method.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe he thought he was going to catch on or something. And to be real, I mean, that probably is a good thought, but at the same time,
yeah, you're right. If you do have an opponent that's very quick at adapting, you do kind of want to keep them guessing.
Yeah.
Keep them on their toes.
Yeah, but I don't know if he adapted that quick.
He hadn't shown it.
Yeah, not at that point in time. Not for you to immediately like fully change your style before there's any there's any show that you need to do that. So either way, you know, great stuff there to Dr. Faison. Can't take anything away from him. His gauntlet play was amazing. So that was good stuff. But it looks like Dr. Faison's going to have to sit right back down and play against Wrenched. Wrenched, I'm assuming he must have lost on stage right there. So yeah, he was playing a little earlier. So let's see if Wrenched can do it here. He's going to be taking it on Dr. Faison, who just came off that hot win over Hyper Hero. So,
man, so you know Dr. Faison's got to be feeling good. He had Midget coaching him, so I'm expecting that to continue into this set. Definitely, Midget was he was a good one to ask. You know, he used to be Hyper Hero's 2v2 teammate.
Okay. Yeah,
so he had the read on his gameplay. Yeah.
So Wrenched did put him in the losers. So our first side of top 8 will be decided pretty soon. If Dobrin ends up taking the next game against Isidru, we'll have Adimesic and Dobrin, or if Isidru manages to make the comeback, it'll be Adimesic versus Isidru. LDZ over Effie. So LDZ and Boomy will be playing right here. Boomy only dropped 1 game so far to this point, and that was 2 Corsation, who's now out. So on the loser side of things, though, let's go ahead and scroll down real quick. We got a couple more matches for you right here, but Effie and Daiko, that's gonna be a hard one because they're teammates right now. So
yep. Oh yeah.
Wrenched and Faison will be coming up here. We're waiting to see what happens in that match at the top to see who plays against Blood Diamond. And then Pugsy is our first person on the loser side, I think, of top 8 here. So yes.
Man. So that Effie Daiku, I don't know, it's reminiscent of last year. The first match of top 8 was Daiku versus Starlight.
Okay.
Right after they won 2v2s.
Oh.
So he always has to knock out his teammate.
Yeah, that's
if we're going historically, he's pretty good at knocking out his own teammates.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if he does it again. Effie has been looking pretty good, but you know, I haven't really seen Daiko. I haven't had a chance to see Daiko play, mostly because he hasn't been on any of the streams that I've been on.
I think Daiku, as big as his ego is, as much as he would love to say, I'm just the best, I'm going to beat everybody.
Yeah.
Effie might be the one person that he gives credit to and says, I get carried by him in 2s.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's singles now, so gotta hope he's not still out here getting fully carried. He's got to fend for himself this time around. But yeah, as I said, man, great stuff to Pugsy as well. Wilson was definitely on a tear, and he managed to quell that right before Wilson would have made it in top 8. So Pugsy, man, yeah, Pugsy playing pretty nice today.
Pugsy really glad to see him here. Kind of a big return to the scene because he took a break for a while until like midway through the circuit, and then he started, you know, making pretty decent placings in the tournaments again. It was like, oh, hey, Pugsy's back, but definitely not cracking like that upper tier. So for him to be, you know, making it this far in singles, reminiscent of last year, him going into like top 8.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. So, but I'm really excited to see this. That's our last match over here, guys. We have Wrenched and Dr. Faison. So after everything is concluded, there will be some doubles action for you, but we're going to see exactly what goes on here, you know, as our last match of the singles. Dr. Faison, you know, his gauntlets on that Val really going in.
He's got a different coach next to him right now.
Oh, yeah.
That is not Midget. That is not the coach that got him through the last set.
Yeah.
So he's kind of switching them out for a new tool.
Yeah, maybe this current coach that he has right now knows a little bit more about Wrenched than his previous coach did. So,
man, he's just got the full stable. That's crazy. Just pull him out. Just be like, you're the one. You're the specialist for this matchup. I'm gonna grab this guy for that one.
He's got the squad right now.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm wondering what happened to Wrenched. I feel like I saw him sitting down, and now he's like not around. But yeah, Dr. Faison sitting down, ready to go. He's already got his name in and everything, ready to make plays here. Maybe Wrenched had to hit the bathroom. I think that's him right there. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. All right. So he's coming back.
Splash some water on his face, get that focus going.
Yeah.
Casually strolling up.
Yeah, looking
good old Wrench.
Yeah, this is to get in the top 8 though. So you know, it's some nerves here.
Pressure's on.
Yeah, pressure is definitely. I don't know if he dapped him up or not, but look, he had his hand out. He might have been like might have been the camera angle. I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
Wrench's hand come out, but either way, he's like, no daps.
I've been seeing, you know, everybody after they get their button checks going and everything and signal that they're good, they give them the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Except Wrenched is giving it the thumbs up like halfway backwards because his thumb is like triple jointed or something. Crazy.
All right. So this is going to be big here. I think Dobrin might have just lost a game here. So it's out in game 3 here between Isidru and Dobrin.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's something.
Dobrin, I know a lot of people from EU kind of hanging their hopes on him.
So Wrenched here, going for the defense stance on Ember, making just a little more meaty. And kind of needs it if this man decides to go Teros. Like, if he decides to go Teros, you're definitely going to need that man. Teros, in attack stance, can actually go 9 force, man. Like, that is
something that I like to see players kind of shifting up the stance based on the matchup.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people, they'll have their preferred favorite stance.
Yeah.
And they'll just pick that every time. But others, they have their preferred character, and then they just mold them a little bit to fit the matchup.
Okay, so this time around, Val with the attack stance here against the defensive stance of Ember. But we're gonna get that button check out the way first.
Yeah,
Ember
gotta press them all.
Yeah, with the bow as well. So another bow that Dr. Faison will have to deal with. But you know, the second weapon being Katara's, we might see some very close quarters combat between them, depending on which weapons are
Definitely
in hand.
expecting a lot of Katara's. Wrenched, longtime Katara player, very solid.
Okay.
Incredible punishes, incredible strings.
All right, so attack stance versus defense stance. Here. Both of them dropping a bit of speed here, but still pretty fast. Actually, they have the same speed, like both times, so that's nice.
That band's coming in. Wrench D leaving him with Mammoth, Great Hall, Blackguard. Let's see where Faison wants to bring it. Great Hall, are we going to go for it? Those extra platforms? Ooh, Blackguard, okay.
Okay.
I like it. You know what? If he can keep the fight on that left-hand side, that moving platform, a lot of players, you know, they feel safer over there. But Val has incredible side signatures, and given that you're sitting that close to the KO line, he can get early knockouts.
And Blackguard keep actually just a really solid level all around. So see how this works out for Dr. Faison here. Right now he's trying to get himself back on the stage. There it is,
drop
man.
him down.
Oh, try to just go for a down light off of the ledge. Probably want to win for a down here after that again. Man, these ground pounds are he is
just chasing
pounding
him off the other side.
Stalking this man off that stage with those ground pounds. So Wrenched had to get to the other side immediately. Wasn't looking too great for him for a quick second, but here we are.
Off stage was just full of explosive exchanges, and here we go again. Arming up with the sword this time.
Get a little range here. It is that down light into the recovery.
All right, Wrench trying to find anything into a recovery, into a side signature. Most of his Ember's main KO options.
Yeah. Nice.
Ooh, just over the corner, getting that aerial version, spiking him down.
Yeah, man, we've been talking about that quite a bit. That version basically comes in 3, depending on where you are, but that was the spike version, and did not do any favors there for Wrench. Mr. Phase. Oh, yeah, that's going to be it. Very nice. Set himself up perfectly, too, to do that. You know, if Dr. Faison tried to go out, he could have tried to ground pound him, and instead, because he went in, he was like, oh, well, I can just snipe it. Very nice.
Yeah, bow is great. It can cover like that whole cone underneath you.
Yeah. Oh, big combos here from Wrenched. Yeah, Wrenched over here showing some of that patience, as you can see, man. Not going to just immediately run in. When he does, though, does get a lot of damage here, but taking his time to pick and choose his spots with the step backs and all that greatness. Oh, a little overzealous right there with the side stick. Again.
Yeah, showing it to him. Catches him with the third. Isn't enough to secure the edge guard here. Dr. Faison just gets back, touches the bottom edge with that side air.
Talk about recovery here, folks. They've been picking and choosing their spots quite well. Almost got that recovery to register. I like that. I like that. He definitely forced him to go high. He wasn't going to be able to go low with the way that that sword was coming back down. Uh-oh.
Again, Dr. Faison just trying to drop down on top of Wrenched. Wrenched is so damaged.
Yeah, both of them pretty damaged, but Wrenched has a little more, a little deeper into that red.
That maroon color. Uh-oh.
Red. Yeah, good stuff right there. The bird coming out. Quick neutral sig. And so now, see what he can do here to even it up.
Oh, very quick. Almost no damage built onto him. First match so close between these two. Dead even.
All right. Gotta get back on the stage right here. Yeah, but Wrenched, you know, he not afraid to play that close quarters battle whenever he has guitars in his hand.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're quick, they're snappy. They have really great attack selection if you've got the awareness.
Yeah.
And he's just chipping, building up that damage. Staying right above on stage. I mean, it's been working out for him, you know. Every time that Dr. Faison has to try and get back up, Wrench is able to chip on 1-2 attacks.
Yeah. All right, scooped up, though. Yeah, there it is, man. Dr. Faison just trying to get himself back into this game.
Ooh, side air against the wall, bounced him off too far.
Oh, all right. Again, I mean, I feel like Wrench is looking a little too hard for that that side sig. Got him hard punished right there by Dr. Faison. Almost got the neutral though.
Yeah, that is something about Wrenched. Oh, the side air, weapon throw, forcing out the dodge.
Wow.
Great challenge by Dr. Faison.
Oh yeah. He needed that one. Even if the ground pound came out, he should have been able to beat it out with that one. So great challenge. And now back on the stage here. Uh-oh. Side sig right there with the bow, and it actually gets him punished right there. Dr. Faison.
She just turned on that visor. You know,
Yeah.
target locked, activated.
Yeah, that was a little bit too much of a bet right there with that side sig. You know, maybe expecting he's probably expecting Dr. Faison to retreat to the edge, but he didn't do it. So.
Yeah, that is something that, you know, Wrenched is very known for. As soon as he gets the opponent to like deep orange, he'll switch over. He'll start working in like 40, even 60% of his attacks will start becoming signatures because he wants that KO efficiency.
Yeah, and I mean that makes sense, but you know sometimes you got to realize that SIGs are usually the most punishable moves in this game. I mean, they are the strongest, but also you know the trade-off obviously being there is a lot of downtime on a lot of them. So.
Yep, I do like there was a little interaction that they had where Wrenched hit with that guitar side light.
Yeah.
And we've seen it time and again in tournament from him. He waits for that dodge and punishes with the side sig, getting that early KO. Dr. Faison was not having any part of that game. He was just like, I'm a neutral light, punch you out of this. Don't wait for my dodge. It's not coming.
So here we are out to game 3, Twilight Grove. Game 2 here. On Twilight Grove. Wrench right here, obviously thinking, you know, maybe that wedge on the side will help me out.
And there's what we were talking about. Wrenched again, that side light, wait for the dodge, into new side light, extra damage. But Dr. Faison, the adjustment, that's exactly what I was just talking about.
All right.
And Wrenched such a damage lead so quickly. It was only in a couple exchanges.
Yeah.
Dr. Faison working, trying to break that neutral with those weapon throws, bring this back.
All right. Oh, coming down right there.
Oh, no.
And that was a quick rollout right there. Hit him with the side light, and then as they were off stage, hit him with a side air.
Yeah, that was just good footsies.
Yeah.
Going around that ground pound to get that punish.
Nice.
Side light recovery. You know, we were seeing that last set against Hyper Hero.
Ooh. All right, looking for a bit right here, but getting stuck off on the left side, and again got him with that spike Sig. It's working out so well for him. It's like he just knows when that man's gonna touch the wall. And this is one of those stages where, I mean, there is more wall than
like Shipwreck.
Yeah, Shipwreck, but it's still not a lot of wall. You know, it's still enough for someone to be able to cover a big amount of it with an attack that goes over the ledge. So that was just one of it.
Ooh, immediately rearming up. That is a crazy string. Such quick damage build. Wrenched immediately went to the orange.
Okay, it immediately went for also that side Sig, try to push him off the side right here. And I feel like on this stage, the blast zones are much closer than the others. So
yeah, the actual stage itself extends out pretty far, brings you closer to those lines. I think they are actually in a little bit from other stages.
Yeah.
So it becomes very threatening when you're hanging on the sides.
Especially on that right side wedge, man. Even any type of side air can usually finish the stock anywhere past orange. So, and both these guys sitting in the red.
Man, Wrench had such a lead, but Dr. Faison with just that gauntlet and unarmed string, he was able to just even this up. Just about to take this stock. Can he close it out? Hunting.
Oh. Yeah, so Wrench getting back on good recovery right here. Side light.
Setting up the edge guard.
Again?
Oh, wow. He keeps faking. You know, you think he's going to go for that weapon.
Yeah.
He's just slowly inching away. Oh, but wrenched.
Yeah.
Saying, how much you want to inch away? How about a wolf's leap?
Yeah, that's unfortunate right there. Wrenched definitely hit him with his farthest hitting Sig right there. One of the farther hitting Sigs in this game, that wolf leap. Really nice. Okay.
Oh, and again, reminiscent of last game. Last stock. Dr. Faison been hit like once or twice, but even.
All right.
Wrench just trying to get this chip damage. Anything you get here and there, trying to punish Dr. Faison's movement, close off escape options. Ho, ho, ho. Hunting. Down air off the stage. Incredibly tense on the side here. We've seen Wrench just close it out immediately with those Katars. So threatening off stage. Number of attacks that are great at just spiking downwards, spiking at the 45.
So go pretty ham for that ground pound too, man.
Oh, Faison with the gauntlets. You've been talking about this like all weekend about the gauntlet players getting that side light reset into side light. Going around the side, there's the bounce off the wall. Wrenched, hunting for the KO.
Yeah, should have tried to cover that down spot right there, though. I mean, he already got him off the wall, pushed it pretty low. He was definitely able to cover both the options. Still living though. Oof.
Yeah, that recovery, I mean, it's got really good priority, but it sends at that perfect upwards 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
One of the hardest to KO with.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, got to watch himself right there. Just jumped in with the side light. That could have been a hard punish for Dr. Faison if he was ready.
Whoa. Staying just outside the range. Wrench getting that uppercut just against the island. Oh, my gosh.
Dr. Faison right there, I mean, he had a good idea with throwing the sword up to try to cover the area above him, but after he went for his own recovery, recovery also a move that has a lot of lag on it. So allowed Wrench to get his own. So here we are.
Jeez.
Game 3, folks. Game 3.
That was an incredibly tense game. I want to know what his coach is telling him right now. What information is being fed to Dr. Faison?
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's always interesting right there. I think Daiko just dropped a game here to Effie. So hey, you said Effie could do it.
Man, tension's running high all across.
Yeah.
You see Dr. Faison kind of biting his fingernails. Effie with his face and his hands on his face.
Yeah.
I mean, this is it. This is like the later stages of top 32, working to top 8. This is the World Championship.
3, 2, 1.
All right, Dr. Faison wrenched. Back to Twilight Grove. Sets tied up 1-1.
Yeah.
No character picks. No changes coming out. Man, fight centering around this island here. Both of them just chipping each other a little bit, kind of that feeling out stage. But anytime it happens off stage like that, I am so nervous when I see gauntlets and Katars. A stock could end immediately. Double recovery.
Yeah, he's going in right now.
Oh, there's that side sig. Wrenched again. He saw Dr. Faison even just in the deep orange. He wants that early KO. I mean, it is how you can steal back leads. And we've seen it happen before. But Dr. Faison, he's clued in.
Yeah, man, look at the damage he's managed to put on, and the fact that he still has most of the stage control here. Oh, okay, looks for the side stick, and we're just barely off the mark, but still forced wrench into the air there, and punish that accordingly with the recovery.
Man, you know, Wrenched, he's got to change it up. The gauntlets, please, Dr. Faison, so quick.
Yeah, Wrench kind of throwing that one away again. You know, he keeps going for that, you know, like, it's like he loses patience and immediately it's like, someone has to throw out a move, so I'm throwing out a SIG. And that SIG actually costs him an entire stock.
Yeah,
that quick.
Because Dr. Faison, he knows. Dr. Faison is such an aware player. He's caught on to those patterns. Losing the stock, but still healthy lead for Dr. Faison. He's got to be feeling pretty comfortable.
Okay. Goes for the recovery into the neutral air, but does not get the neutral air. Oh, gotta watch himself.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Wrench trying to get a turnaround of his own, these Katars.
Hold on, gotta watch
the side air, is that going to be enough? He's got a chance here. The neutral air.
Oh,
Wrench gets the
touch.
touch. He's safe. He's safe.
Yeah, needed that, and he also retreats over here to the side wedge.
He's trying to plot his way back. Now, that's where it gets dangerous. Every time that you have that exclamation mark point up, it comes one jump sooner the next time until you lose your stock.
Yeah.
Wrench is on his last stock, though. So he just has less jumps to work with. That's the KO he's looking for. Can he get it? Spike off the side. Ties up the stocks.
Hey, this is looking good, man. Again, in one of those situations where someone gets those two stocks pretty early, and then it becomes a one-stock game. But, oh, I thought he was going for that neutral heavy. That would have been nice.
I thought so, too. That would have closed it. Recovery not yet enough. That extra defense stance coming through for Wrenched.
Okay. Wrench got to get his way back on stage. Managed to do it here.
Oh, Dr. Faison just hunting these recoveries.
Good anti-air, but that's only the start of his damage.
You know, Wrench, I think he really wants to get over to that right-hand side, put the island to his back, afford him some safety from things like side air.
Okay, great juke right here from Dr. Faison, but
oh no.
Yeah, Wrench.
That exclamation again, one less jump overall.
Yeah, he's got,
oh, the recovery, taking it. Dr. Faison 2-1 over Wrenched. He's had two crazy close back-to-back sets.
I was definitely wondering why he was deciding to, why he was deciding to stay unarmed. But it's literally because he wanted that angle from the recovery. Like, he wanted to catch him trying to jump or anything like that, and he definitely caught him off the. You know, he wasn't going to be able to do that angle with any of his other weapons.
Because the gauntlet's recovery goes almost straight up.
Yeah, and
then the sword, a little bit slower to start, doesn't have quite the acceleration the unarmed does.
Yeah, so that unarmed, definitely just one hit is all you need, and he got it right there. So great stuff. The Dr. Faison fought his way to the to the top 8 right there. So good stuff to him. As said though, we do have some more action coming for you. They're trying to register for top 8 here on the regular Brawlhalla stream, so make sure you go to twitch.tv/Brawlhalla where you'll see the conclusion of top 32 and then doubles top 8 and then singles top 8. Man, I'm TK Breezy.
I'm TWK Smash.
And we'll see you soon.